Hello, my good friends. This is Gallus Angel here, also known as Lord of Omni, and I'm back at again with another flippin' reaction for you. And we are here. It's finally happening. I can't believe it. After flippin' 8 years, we're finally at this momentous occasion that is the next Switch. Let's get it. Oh, this isn't going to be a long video, as you can see. I noticed what exactly Nintendo did here, but yeah, those are a lot of twos. 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Yeah, I see what you did there, Nintendo. Don't think I haven't noticed. Very interesting. Nice play on play there. But anyway, yes. Happy New Year, guys. It's been a minute. I can only imagine. Last reaction was the Game Awards. Things have been fairly busy on my side of things. Not really going to be doing too much of any like extra editing on this one. It's just going to be straight up. Keep it simple, so on and so forth. None of the similar editing that I've been doing to my other videos, which is one of the reasons why it's been taking so long to realistically release those. While is still trying to work with working 2 jobs at the moment. Yeah. Just a lot going on, among other things. A lot of things to actually be concerned about this start of the year. But it's actually crazy to think that this is actually going to be my first video of the year. But I actually find it a little bit fitting. The first ever video. And it's on the release, not the release, but the reveal of the next Switch. Sure enough, I had planned a different video from my first video, but I think this is more appropriate. I really do think that this is more appropriate. But yeah, nothing too grandiose. They just flippin' dropped it out of nowhere. There's been leaks galore, and honestly, I just been sitting here like, bruh, I'm just gonna wait until they finally reveal this thing. I'm not really gonna stress about this console. I've already been talking to my Discord mates when it came to this console. That's actually another thing I want to talk about, but we'll probably do that after I actually do the reaction. So with that in mind, let's just go ahead and get into this, because I feel like I'm just gonna end up rambling, as it's actually been a long time. It's been a minute. Have you guys been all right? I've been all right. It's been an interesting start of the 2025. I will have to say, it really has. I don't know whether or not if it looks like I'm tired, because trust me, I feel it. But other than that, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this, and then we can talk after. All right, let's go. Switch 2 first look trailer. I really will have to say, like I pointed out before, I don't know whether or not if I can realistically say that I am into the name all too much. Yeah, that's not working out correctly. I don't know why. I was actually saying in regards to my Discord mates that we were talking about when it came to the name of the system, besides the whole hardware and software, but it was like Switch 2. I don't know. It just doesn't roll off the tongue for me. Honestly, I would have actually liked it if it was called Switch Duo or something of that nature. I don't know. I mean, Switch Duo actually sounds different. It's not going in the same line of like PlayStation 2 or something of that nature. I really don't know what to tell you, but oh well, I'll just call it S2 for now. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get into this. All right, Nintendo, let's see what you got for me. I avoid all the leaks to get a fresh look at what you got going here. All right. Okay. C drive. stand seems somewhat similar to the OLED, just not with a full backing. Okay, we're going all black. Wait, there's no railing. So how does it attach though? That is interesting. Oh, there's actually an input. Yes, there's an input. Okay. Okay, so it snaps on. Is that like magnetic? That's actually a different approach to the whole snap biz. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yo, is that a new Mario Kart? Dude, look at Mario. He looks so different. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually liking the way on how that snaps. I'm not gonna lie. Hold up. Play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. All right, I like that they're confirming that. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, so it's pretty much in a similar vein to the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5. But so far, a good many games that I own have been working on the PlayStation 5 from the PlayStation 4. So I'm not entirely too concerned about this. There we go. That's what I've been waiting for. My birthday month. Okay. Nintendo Switch Direct. That is when it is happening for real, son. That is when it's happening, guys. All right. Mark your calendars. It's going down. It's going down. Yes, sir. Meet me in the club. Oh, and there's a hands-on event. Okay. I really gotta say, I am really impressed. I am quite frankly impressed. This is, it's a very sleek looking system. And as you can already see, I'm a fan of all black, son. I really like the all black approach. It's kind of in a similar vein to some of the third-party peripherals that I usually get when it comes to my my usual Switch. I believe I have some near me, but I don't think I can realistically grab that right now. But it's like, yeah, it looks really, really sleek. I really like the fact that it just seems to be much more mechanically thought out when it comes to it. I mean, the whole entire thing when it comes to the input to output on the Joy-Cons to the actual system, it looks like it's a lot more intuitive in comparison to the whole railing that they had going on, and the fact that the actual Joy-Cons were more so wireless than actual, like, how should I say this? It wouldn't exactly be wired, but it's more chip form in terms of actually connecting to the system. And I find that to be much more functional in comparison to just the Joy-Cons being purely wireless or like Bluetooth connected or something of that nature. Yeah, that is very nice. I really like it, and not to mention with the whole roundness of it, of the system with the actual Joy-Cons. It just looks sleek. It's much bigger, which I'm glad, because for those with big hands like myself, I very much appreciate it. It is something that has been a serious problem with me when it came to the original Switch. So the fact that it's slightly bigger is a plus. It's definitely a plus. Now, my only concern is if it's going to have 1080p with 60 frames per second. Only gonna have to wait until the event to see that. Well, might as well wait. But yes, that is pretty much it. That is pretty much everything, technically speaking. In terms of the form factor, I really do like the way on how the system looks. And again, like I said, I strayed away from pretty much a majority of the leaks that have just been dropping left and right and so on and so forth. It's actually kind of insane, the amount of leaks that have realistically been dropping over the past couple of weeks. I feel fairly sorry for Nintendo and so on and so forth. But it's like, to my surprise, upon me waking up and then just looking at my YouTube recommendations, immediately just seeing Nintendo Switch 2, I'm just like, is this actually real? And to my surprise, it is, because it was by Nintendo, and I was just like, oh well, snap! I need to freaking get my ass up then. This is a moment that I just cannot miss. I have to make a reaction for this and send it out, you know. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting, because when it comes to like the third-party peripherals type stuff, like I will have to say that even though it is much bigger, I still will have to see how it feels in my hand. I need to get a feel for it in my hands to see how it's going to shape up when it comes to those Joy-Cons, because I'm just going to be honest with you, when it came to the original Switch, those Joy-Cons were just way too small for my freaking gigantic ass hands. I just can't. The ergonomics of it is it's no, it fails me. And realistically, I'm just someone who's more so a fan of like the conformity of it just being one system or something of that nature. I honestly don't mind the whole like clicking and switch aspect of it. It's a very nice feature. And with the fact that this one has a more magnetic function in order to actually connect, I find that to be way more fitting and appropriate for the actual theme of what the Switch is realistically focusing on. It actually is way more appropriate than the whole sliding on the rail thing. Give me just a second, let me look for my Switch. So far, this is what I've realistically been using to play my Switch nowadays. I love the way on how this feels, because this has like the thickness that I appreciate like so much. This is I completely forgot exactly what it was called, but it's essentially a handheld deck that you can pretty much slide in, and it will essentially be your way of playing the system. Pretty much a handheld, literal, making it an actual handheld, a full-fledged handheld. It's in a similar vein to essentially the Steam Deck. It gives me that feel of essentially playing on the Steam Deck when it comes to it, and I really enjoy the feel of the Steam Deck. It's one of the reasons why I've pointed out how I was hoping that when it comes to this Switch, in terms of the actual thickness and build of it, it will be in a similar vein to that of the Steam Deck. And so far, from what it seems, for what I'm seeing, it's looking pretty close. It's looking pretty close. Like I said, I'll have to get a feel for it and see exactly whether or not if I'll like it and just the way that it is out of the box. But if not, hey, at the very least, I know that at some point I'll be able to get something similar to this, and I will be a-okay with that. It's just going to be very interesting exactly how the third-party engineers are actually going to be able to make something similar to this for the Switch, considering the fact that now it's not really a railing type deal and is more so a magnetic attachment when it comes to it. So that's definitely going to be interesting. But all in all, the only thing left is just learning that price point and exactly how and what is it going to fare in terms of the actual games, because all I care about right now is whether or not if this Switch is going to be capable of doing 1080p with 60 FPS. 60 FPS. I swear, Nintendo, give me freaking 60 FPS with 1080p and I will be happy. Thank you. Goodbye.